Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Lonesome Road DLC. Last episode we started the DLC, we retrieved Eddie, we talked to Ulysses for the first time, and we got over here. Now we need to find this detonator so we can clear our way forward. I'm pretty sure this is a way we need to clear off. Alright, no way I can get him with a melee weapon. And he sees me. Missed both shots. Now he's ducking away. Is Eddie attacking him? Yes. Well, I'll take that. And we level up. Let's see, might as well raise guns to 100 and put survival up because that gives us more hit points. Something I've kind of neglected for so long. And then there's this thing that makes me have to cut out a lot of footage. I think this one would be good because I do tend to focus on VATS quite often, and there have been times where I've been caught with my pants down because I just need that one more possible hit. Plus it also fits from a role-playing perspective because I do try to roleplay as a smart character. Any enemies? Doesn't seem like it. Though it is kind of hard to tell. We've also picked the fast metabolism one because I do tend to use a lot of stim packs. I don't know why, I just seem to get hit more. Oh! Who's over there? There you are, big boy. Ah, damn it. Fucking piece of wood. Alright, I'll use a... well, I can't use a mouse. Thinking of using a mouse, like when I'm scoped in and then use a controller for the rest of the time, but I guess not. But yeah, I tend to use a lot of stim packs, partially because I get caught off guard like that so much. Oh jeez. Might as well grab this. Some meat. I'll grab the grenades, although I don't tend to use grenades all that much. There's one thing I think Fallout 4 improved on the other Fallout games is that grenades aren't their own weapon. So you can like toss a grenade while still having your regular guns equipped. And we pick up the red glare. Now there is an achievement for fully modifying it. And we also get the laser detonator, of which there's an achievement for destroying all of the missile things. You found the laser detonator Ulysses spoke of, a piece of pre-war tech that can detonate the nuclear warheads scattered around the Lonesome Road. You can use it to open new paths, kill your enemies from afar, or even discover secret loot caches. Just point out warhead, hold down the trigger, and watch the explosion. If what Ulysses says is true, you'll need this in advance, which means there will be a warhead blocking the way forward. You'll need to find the warhead and the correct warhead and detonate it. But we're going to try to find all the warheads. Give you a healthy supply of rockets. And, you know, we might as well try it out. Pretty cool weapon, but not very useful. Or not as useful as, say, a missile launcher, which... let me show you. Oh! Some guy is beating my ass. Although you don't have to reload it every time. Alright, go on. Alright, honor in the battlefield. NCR weapon versus Legion weapon. Super sledge. Sell that later. Arc welder. It's worth quite a bit. Another arc welder, I'll grab that and repair it. Yeah, it makes it worth a lot more. And let's try the MREs. Let's try 3 of them. Come on, Eddie, I need you to really put in that work. Just getting my ass beaten. That was no fun. Getting tapped in the ass by a marked man. Hunting rifle, but we don't really need that. Alright, so that's probably the one we want to detonate. I'm gonna head back and detonate some of the ones we've seen before arriving here. If we can get to them from over here. So we need to head over there to progress. But I think there's some of these bombs over here. And sometimes when you detonate some of them, the marked men will show up. Oh, there's one. Alright. Let's get a safe distance away. So there's 30, and there are exactly 30 in the DLC. So many hidden, areas in this DLC, and also a decent amount of verticality. Oh. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh wait, since they're distracted... Sniper rifle, that's nice, but I don't need it because I already have 2 in my inventory. But this is probably an area Ulysses was in. Getting some radiation. They really give you a lot of ammunition in this DLC, which makes sense because it is like a military base and all. Oh, there's a thing. Yeah, might as well grab that, and I'll even eat a few of them. Can probably sleep the damage off. Alright, let's get to a safe location. This seems alright. Problem with the incendiary grenades is that Eddie also goes straight toward the marked man because he uses short range combat, and that basically means I'll also hit him, which, him going toward them and tanking those hits is actually really useful for me. There's no achievement associated with that. It's now dark, and truth be told, I don't quite like this area in the dark. I'd rather it be very bright, where I'd at least have an idea of, you know, what's out there. Come on, Eddie. There's no second explosion. Uh-oh. Good shot. Alright, that was still a good shot, but... let's use red glare again. Not Eddie. The named boy. VATS is being kind of weird. And kind of silly. Man, loving this new perk. Splish splash, your ass is grass. And ash. Good show, Eddie. As a flamer, but that's literally worth 31 caps. Absolutely useless. Marked beast helmet. I don't think I have that actually, so I'll pick it up. I do think I have the marked patrol armor. May dive further up. Arc welder. I'll repair it. Alright, that's worth quite a few honkin' caps right there. Anti-material rifle. I'll actually repair that with my own. I think I have the flare gun already. Marked scout armor. For whatever reason, it's covered in lime paint. Another anti-material rifle. Nothing in there. Alright, a good haul. Although I don't really use a pew pew gun that much. That's not an Eddie poster, or Ralphie poster, that's a Enclave propaganda poster. And that's the way to the overpass tunnels. There we go, I like it when there's multiple explosions. Alright, so you can buy some upgrades for your red glare, and there is, of course, an achievement for fully upgrading it. And you get the achievement Rocket's Red Glare, but you can also find those out in the wasteland as well, if you so desire. Gonna sell them to my doctor's bags. And now the red glare is souped up. It has a sight on it, just a bit more useful. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do is we're gonna conduct a physical exam. Why does it have to be so goddamn pink? Our hope for our children. I think this is a place I was trying to find. Yeah, figured I could rest here and then use this. Oh well. I thought that sign was a marked man. You very rarely see this asset anywhere. I'm pretty sure I got all the detonations for this area. So we're gonna go into the collapsed overpass tunnel and for the first time confront the tunnelers. Building American dream on solid ground. Even though it's not actually solid, there's massive chasms underneath for missiles to be stored.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
I mean, you're part of the Enclave. You should have realized that a long time ago. Whitley really was really protective of his iBots, huh? I can't believe they'd approve that. I've met enough robots to know they're more than just machines. I can see why you left that place then. I hope those bastards got what's coming to them. Alright, let's head out. Flashbang. You have found a flashbang grenade. Flashbangs are special grenades that deal fatigue damage, reduce enemies' weapon skills, and have a chance to frenzy tunnelers. That's just a regular NCR guy. station here. Oh, it's probably from those barrels, though. You can go home, courier. Now these guys are why I brought the shotgun and stocked up on ammunition. Oh. Ow. Yeah, they hit pretty hard. And they swarm you too. Oh, I think is that it? No, that's a truck. Should be one of those, like, explosives you set off down here. He's hiding out in there. Got one. And Eddie's back, that's good. It's very rapid fire. Any others coming out to play? An assault carbine. Yeah, I guess I'll grab that. Some jet. So this must have been here before the war. You have jets inside. Oh, this guy, he's just chilling. He is just chilling out. Yeah, I knew one would try to guess from behind. Get off my perch. Ow, that hurt. Ah, crap. This is happening. Ow. Is this guy invisible? Hey, no jink scaling, that's only for me. Oh, come on. Ah, my god. Now it's not even showing anything. So, how about these textures, huh? You know, got a very close-up one of some concrete and a bit of road. Some tunneler deep below there. If only Boone was here, he'd help with those damn tunnelers. Alright, some radiation barrels here. But I'm still curious about if there's a missile thing I can detonate. And I will also save, because I don't want to do that again. No one wants to interact with a rock tunneler. Rock legionnaires are bad enough. grab one for the road. This poor guy was not having a good time. Alright, there doesn't seem to be any. Alright, fuck this place. Let's get out. Don't really like the closed off areas.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine. You survived. There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipton. Elsewhere.
At least they're trying to help the Mojave.
Trying doesn't hold much weight with me. Legion doesn't try to kill people. They do it. The bear kills people trying to protect them. Irony's sharp. And Legion, their flag may be old, but it's not at war with itself. No matter now, bear couldn't hold the Divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
What burrows below? You mean those creatures in the underpass?
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
So this is something a lot of people really don't like about the DLC, is basically Ulysses saying, oh, everything you've done in the game, oh, it don't matter, because eventually the tunnelers will get there and wipe out everything. But I would argue, however, that, I've been able to kill the tunnelers. Eddie was sort of able to kill them. Like the house ending, there's a bunch of Securitrons that are armed and ready to exterminate anything that might crawl up and attack people. I would argue there would eventually be a weapon or machine developed specifically to handle those things if they even arrive at the Mojave, because that's not even guaranteed no matter what Ulysses says. But yeah, radiation from the war might have created them. Then detonations, quakes caused them to surface.
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time. Before marked men. Before what happened to the Divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation.
When you say slower death for the Mojave, you mean they're spreading out from the Divide?
Death will come from below. In the Divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave. Once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
The only time we've seen them tear apart a deathclaw is one that wandered into their territory and was ambushed, so I even doubt that. Oh, and the tunnelers are, I think, supposed to be like a major thing in a mod for New Vegas called New Vegas Dust, which is like New Vegas after absolutely everything went to shit. I haven't played it, but I've heard it, and it does look pretty cool. Denver Hounds. Denver's far to the east, Legion territory.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
Those soldiers in Hopeville, they were once NCR, I'm sure of it. Why were they with the Legion?
You see, true. Not scavengers. It's what they wore. Before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the Divide. Few survived. Intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
NCR would have needed this supply line open to reinforce the Mojave and Hoover Dam.
The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think their whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Kaiser could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the Divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the Divide belongs to history.
Sounds like he was part of the Legion and then became disillusioned with them over time because of their obsession with the Hoover Dam. Those marked men in Hopeville, some had strange masks and blades I'd never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate Lemus's mask, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from Divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the Divide tears at them.
Other marked men had NCR gear and they weren't carrying masks or blades.
For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion.
So they're
Death from
Mandalorians.
afar. Take pride in it.
So the NCR are basically Mandalorians. Grand. I found some recordings from you in Hopesville.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the Divide better than I thought. Had tech from the Big Empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road. On its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them. Nothing but ramblings. Reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the Divide.
You wouldn't have recorded those messages if they didn't matter to you.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
If this is a high road, where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
You have a lot of hate for the robot with me. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. Your machine, it's just a tool, made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here.
It was made by the Enclave and probably not made here. When we first spoke in Hopeville, you mentioned you'd swore not to kill me. Why?
You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the Divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine.
This road leads nowhere. There's nothing in the Divide.
Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the Divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
What makes you think this leads home?
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind. A moment where you know who you are, the history of it. And they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the Divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the Divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
Bitch, I'm a courier. My entire fucking job is delivering packages from point A to point B. You're a courier too. You should know this. And you can say he's wrong, but I've walked a lot of hard roads before, Mojavean before. Doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are. Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the Divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new mission, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
There's no other supply line to the Mojave beyond the Long 15. Well, maybe you should tell me what happened.
NCR saw the worth in that road you made. stake to claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
So it seems this guy doesn't have a very high opinion of people utilizing the old world, but still has some fondness and respect for history in general. After all, he named himself after Civil War general. Combat arm helmet's done, so I'll just drop it. And I'll put this on. Good distraction. Where is he? Shoulder-mounted machine gun. Sounds dandy. We have another one here. I'll put the other one in Eddie. I will sell mine because it's not very useful. Not sure if I have the tribal armor, so I'll store that as well. Alright, so over here, if you look up, there is a chance you'd be able to see Ulysses hanging out up there. But I might have missed it. Gonna hold off on detonating that though. Yeah. Hold on a second. Oh. There he is. You can't shoot him while he's up there though, unfortunately. Would be kind of funny if you were able to. Ow. Lissy, stop being a lazy butt and help me out. Goddamn pyros and their stupid flare guns. Yeah, I didn't really expect that to hit. That should have hit though. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, crap. Let's use upgraded red glare. Oh, quit that. Alright, that's it. Had enough of this guy's shenanigans. Hey, big boy. Carton of cigarettes, yes please. So I want to check out this crow's nest area before I detonate that thing. Because I have a feeling that it will result in my way over here being destroyed. Ow. Jerks. Satchel charge. I don't really need that. You have some advanced ride gear. I'll grab that. And I'm gonna drop some stuff off. Alright, and we're back. Some magazines and a lot of stim packs. And some med-X's. Nothing in here though. Got a sniper rifle. That's worth quite a bit, so I'll pick it up. I'll just grab the stim pack. I feel fine. At least it's not a bear trap. There are some enemies over down that way. Sneaky beeping. Eddie. Oh well. Not really all that useful. Pretty majestic outlook over here. In its horrifying post-apocalyptic way. I have 219 stim packs. That's quite a lot. Funny that the helmet is heavy while the actual gear isn't. Oh right, I mean Jesus Christ, look at me, I'm just not doing my duties as a photographer. Hold on a second, before we do anything. I mean, we are artists here. There we go. No wonder I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm disrespecting the muse. Now over here will be some deathclaws. And that is not something you want to mess around with, because for all the gloating of those tunnelers Ulysses did, deathclaws remain the big bad of the Mojave. Them and cazadors. But there is a thing over there, so let's Does that help or just piss them off? I'm pretty sure just piss them off. Yeah, he's just standing there. They're coming. Oh my god! Oh! Guess that's one way to do it. Alright, I'll be back. Hello. I think he killed me. Ow. Ah, damn it. Ah, if only I had the real Eddie here. we go. Had to use the anti-material rifle. See, if Boone was here, we'd have 2 snipers going at him. That would have been the difference. Some magazines. Yeah, I'll take it. Marked scout armor, so this is an area the marked men were using, even though it's called the survivalist footlocker. There he is. I think around this area is where the snow globe is.
All due respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe iBots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
Sounds like Dr. Whitley was a bit of a rogue element. You record everything that's around you? Really? Well, I'd better be careful what I say to you, huh? No, Eddie, I don't want to hear your recordings of human mating calls. That's just wrong. Let's get going. So it wants me to go that way, which of course means we're going this way. Come on, I know there's loot in there. Burning books in order to get fire. Quite a few people out there who'd condemn you for that, Ulysses. Although if they are already ruined, then I suppose there's not much that can really be done. Now there's 4 of these things in this area. Oh, tunnelers. Goes through ammunition pretty quickly though. I don't know why I picked up that wrench. Love. Quit your whining. Drop chems, not bombs. These are the graffiti found in the hidden valley or hidden bunker. Let it all end. Quit your whining. Billy rules. Give peace a chance. R&R. Peace. Something above us. Like 99% certain the bobblehead should be somewhere in here. There's a Ralphie poster. Alright, not bobblehead, snow globe. But yeah, it's in this cupboard here. And it looks like it was destroyed, much like the area it resides in. And Mr. House was kind enough to wirelessly transfer us some caps. I'm pretty sure I already made the boon comment for that one. And that's a deathclaw. And Let's try that again. Oh. Oh, hey. Chainsaw? Interesting. Marked Beast Tribal Helmet and some Psycho. And because Eddie's a big fat jerk, he left me over encumbered. Be sure to pick up more of this ammo when I get the chance. And a dead deathclaw. Oh, there's one over here. This is the last one. Alright, so Eddie, please get out of the way. So we should have 9. Yes. So we've got all of them so far. Oh, the auto injects have weight. I'll grab this. Huh. Actually, doesn't seem like that bad of a gun. Ah, crap. Didn't want to pick that up. Can make one of these. I might as well. Those. Or those. If only Boone was here. Another sniper rifle. Alright, I'm gonna, let's see. Gonna discover that location over there and then fast travel back to the start of the bridge area, since I don't know if there's a place to sell things here. And we should be good after that. I think after that I'd stop the episode. Warning, military installation. Any trespassers will be subject to something, something, something. There we go. And we're already running it dry. Let me see what ammunition the anti-material rifle takes. .50 mg. Oh, it would have been nice to know that was there. Construction hat. Industrial hand. Anyways, I'm gonna sell off these items and then drop some items off back at the other area and end the episode here, because I think we've done quite a bit already. We've conquered deathclaw and marksmen and tunnelers alike, seen some cool explosions. Yeah, it's a pretty good show so far, and then we'll start the next episode off with a bang. So I hope you enjoyed the video, that gave you something to think about and otherwise entertained you. Take care.